Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. We will go through another awesome movie where two siblings fell in love with each other after a kiss. The movie commences with Noah, an adolescent who is compelled to abandon the life she constructed, in order to reside with her mother's recent spouse. Rafaela is enthusiastic about embarking on a new journey with her new husband, whereas Noah harbors doubts about this fresh chapter. Noah embarks on a journey by car to Rafaela's new husband estate, as the mother and daughter contend with their emotions along the way. Upon reaching her mother's new spouse's grand residence, Noah declines to follow the regulations or heed her mother's directives. While exploring the family's fridge for sustenance, Noah encounters Nick. Nick emits an enigmatic vibe and endeavors to startle Noah by employing his cherished pet dog. The initial encounter of the newly acquainted siblings is uncomfortable and characterized by a palpable unease. Noah's defiant disposition starts intriguing Nick. The inaugural family dinner culminates in chaos when Nick and Noah opt to depart midway. Their parents direct them to share a car, and during the journey along the highway, Noah playfully mocks Nick, alluding to his speeding as a response to Nick's earlier jest about Noah's lack of a mother. Nick angrily ejects Noah from the vehicle on a busy highway following Noah's comment about Nick's unfamiliarity with maternal affection. Noah's phone battery dies, but fortunately, a compassionate unknown individual extends an offer to transport her home. Interestingly, it comes to light that Nick's outwardly pleasant demeanor conceals a darker side. He employs boxing as a means of emotional regulation and thrives as the center of attention at gatherings. The helpful stranger surprisingly turns out to have a connection with Nick, prompting Noah to accept an invitation to accompany them to a party Nick intends to attend. At the event, numerous women were eager to capture the interest of wealthy heir Nick, who was later disclosed to have chosen the party over working on a case. Subsequently, Nick assists Noah in safely returning home after she ingests a drink that has been tampered with. Noah then attempts to manipulate Nick by indicating that she will inform their parents about his act of leaving her stranded on the road. Nick finds it hard to focus on the illegal car race he's participating in because Noah is there. Despite winning the race, Nick is unsettled by seeing Noah kiss another guy at the event. Meanwhile, Noah is devastated when she discovers that her boyfriend, Dan, is being unfaithful to her. She receives photos of Dan in a compromising situation with another girl who turns out to be her best friend. In an attempt to retaliate, Noah considers kissing a random person, but Nick intervenes before the situation escalates. Noah enthusiastically accepts Nick's proposal for him to kiss her in exchange for a photograph. Once the kiss takes place, both Noah and Nick come to the realization that there are emotions budding between them. However, despite this, Noah proceeds with sending the picture to Dan in order to demonstrate her value. Subsequently, Noah consents to a challenge when Ronnie disrespects her skills while she waits for Jenna in Nick's car. Noah consents to a race against Ronnie. Ultimately, Noah emerges victorious in the race but later recognizes that Ronnie had manipulated the situation to make her appear foolish. Nick remained supportive of Noah, even after her beloved car was lost because of her actions. Noah bears the emotional scars of having witnessed her parents' domestic violence, causing her to avoid conflicts. Consequently, she has an aversion to arguments. Recognizing their stark differences, Noah and Nick opt to create some distance between themselves. However, as a result of a series of subsequent events, they gradually find themselves growing more connected to one another. As the movie progresses, it becomes evident that Noah is being sent menacing messages during the course of the film, and she suspects these messages are originating from Ronnie. After discovering that Noah's father has been released from incarceration, Nick opts to safeguard her. Rafaela, Noah's mother, becomes concerned about her daughter's well-being, fearing that her former husband might pose a threat due to Noah's courtroom testimony against him. Nick and Noah come to the understanding that their relationship would not receive societal endorsement, yet they find themselves unable to prevent their deepening affection for one another. In light of this, they make the choice to share a final evening together before going their separate paths indefinitely. As part of their preparations, they visit a convenience store to purchase necessary items, and afterward, Noah remains in his car, waiting for Nick's return. Noah gets abducted once Ronnie shows up and forcefully seizes her. Upon regaining consciousness, Noah comes to the understanding that her father was the true instigator behind the entire scheme. Her father requests $1 million from Raffaella in return for Noah. Following a gripping sequence in a car, law enforcement intervenes and saves Noah as her father gets shot by the police. Both Noah and Nick manage to survive the ordeal. Noah discreetly enters Nick's room, and the two reignite their connection despite their previous choice to separate. Nick opens up about his emotions, leading to a rekindling of their romance. The movie concludes with the pair opting to hide their relationship from others. While their ending might not have been the universally desired joyful conclusion, they find their happiness as the film concludes.